children that are participating at the varsity level in football as well as cheerleading. Number 11, Steve Rodriguez, being represented by his Juan Morales, Mr. and Mrs. Fidel Garza. Being represented by his parents, mother and brother, Erlinda and Juan Zavala. Being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. R. Zavala. By his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Eduardo Basaba. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Napoleon Alvarado. Carlos Alvarado. Being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ramiro Alvarado. Number 50, Ruben Salinas. Being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ruben Salinas. Orlando Gonzalez, being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rodrigo Gonzalez. Celia Garza, his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Rocchio. Jesus Perez, represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Oscar, Mrs. Aurora Gonzalez. Viola, Mrs. Antonio Martinez. Robert Garcia Sr., represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Genovio Rivera. Number 76, Porfirio Limas, being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Porfirio Limas. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Guadalupe Sainz. Tickets.
Damn.
Number 80, Leroy Romero, being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Julian Romero. Number 84, Salvador Garza, and number 87, Eugene Garza, being represented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Salvador Garza. Number 86, Javier Lopez, being represented by his father, Salvador Lopez. Excuse me, it's Mr. and Mrs. Salvador Lopez. Being represented by her mother, Mrs. Olga Osornia. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. By her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Manuel Lopez. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gabriel Perez. Guadalupe Salazar. Mr. and Mrs. Guadalupe Garcia. Being represented by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Israel Rosa. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you are the parents who have supported and stood by their sons and daughters who have excelled in their classwork as well as the rigors of the youth. toss and turn. Number 12. Moron. Quarterback of the Yellow Jackets. Stumble on the play. Recovered by the quarterback, number 12, Julian Moron. Pitch out to number 34, Alvarado. Initial tackle was made. Goes into the end zone. Falcons will start at their own 20-yard line. First and 10. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Initial tackle was made by number 62, Armando Aguila. Handoff to number 39, Mike Mendoza. Third down situation. Quarterback is dropped back to a loss by number 62, Armando Aguila. Brings up a foot. Number 26. Brought down by handoff to number 10, Jesus Mariscal. Rambles for good yardage. Tackle made by number 17. Handoff to number 34, Alvarado. Picked with some tough yardage. Tackle made by number 6. And number 10, Mariscal. Initial contact made by number 39. Quarterback keeper, number 12, Moron. Hey, coming up. Handoff to number 34. Rolls over for some tough yards. It's going to be close. And officials timeout for measurement. Handoff is to number 17, Richard Cole. Tackle on the play was made by number 79, Eligio Enriquez, and number 54, Orlando Garza. Handoff to number 39, Mike Mendoza. Tackle made by number 79, Eligio Enriquez. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Picks up good yardage. First down for the Falcons. Pass is incomplete. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Tackle made by number 34 for the Yellow Jackets, Alvarado. Not before Gracia picked up the flag on the play. Pass is incomplete. Almost intercepted by the Yellow Jackets, number 26, Basan. Hand off to number 4, Hector Trevino. Tackle made by number 68, Tony Martinez. Hand off to number 30, Pat Hagan. Brings up a fourth down. Tackle was made by number 85. Punting will be number 9, Wade Sales. Ball goes into the end zone. Yellow Jackets will start at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. We've got some very important announcements for you. The Elsa Volunteer Fire Department is sponsoring a handoff to number 34, Alvarado. Picks up good yardage. First down for the Yellow Jackets. Handoff again to number 34, Alvarado. Gang tackle there. Handoff to number 34, Alvarado. Pass is broken up by number 9 for the Falcons, Wade Sales. Pass was intended for number 80, Leroy Romero. At the South End at the home stadium. Handoff is to number 37, Mike Mendoza. Tackle made by number 50. Handoff to number 39, Mike Mendoza. Tackle made by number 56, Danny Perez. Handoff is to number 30, Pat Hagan. Tackle made by number 56, Danny Perez. Brings punting for the Falcons will be number 9, Wade Sales. Back to the Yellow Jackets, number 26, Basan, and 34, Alvarado. Handoff to number 21, Dino Sanchez. Initial tackle made by number 62 for the Falcons, Eloy Vasquez. Pitch out again to number 21, Sanchez. Initial tackle was made by number 8, Mike Schaefer. Brings up a Hand off to number 34, Alvarado. Number 5. Scott Richardson on the punt return. Hand off to number 37. Where there's a flag on the play. Hand off to number 4, Hector Trevino, picks up good yardage. Tackle was made by number 26, Eddie Bassan. Hand off to number 37, Frank Gracia. Tackle made by number 84, Salvador Garza. Get down. Hand off to number 4, Hector Trevino for the Falcons. Tackle made by number 56, Danny Pettis. Brings up a third down. Hand off to number 37, Frank Gracia. Stopped for practically no gain. Tackle was made by number 62, Armando Aguila. 26, Bassan. And number 11, Steve Rodriguez. Good. Hand off to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Have a flag on the play. Pitch out to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Big play for the Yellow Jackets. First handoff was to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Picks up a big first down for the Yellow Jackets. Clock shows 4:48. Listen. Pitch out to number 21, Sanchez. Initial tackle was made by number 26 for the Falcons, Adan Cruz. Hand off to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Pass is incomplete, however, there is a flag on the play. Ball is fielded by number 5 for the Falcons. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the quarterback. About a 5-yard loss there. Brings up a third down. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Handoff to number 30. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Falcons. Timeout at the home stadium on the south side. is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 30, Pat Hagan. Touchdown for the Falcons. Number 17, Richard Cole. Extra point is no good, blocked by the Yellow Jackets. So with 8 seconds left. Left to go in this first half. Timeout. Quarterback is sacked. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, again, we take great pride in presenting the mighty Edcouch Alpha Yellow Jacket Marching Band. They are under the direction of Mr. Juan José Meave, Mr. Gualberto Besanais, Mrs. Marisa R. Flores, Mr. Juan Gomez, and Mr. Benny Layton. They are led on the field by drum majors Miss Diana Flores and Miss Cindy Munoz. Take it away, drum majors. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, in honor of Parents' Night, We take great pride in saluting the senior band members and their parents, giving them great thanks for their support and confidence given to their sons and daughters who have spent many a time being the best that they can be. We honor senior band member and their parents, Miss Linda Gonzalez, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Armando Gonzalez. Melissa Montoya, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Israel Montoya. Alma Garza, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Fred Garza. Gustavo Lara, son of Mr. and Mrs. Piedad Lara. Elena Silva, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Abraham Silva. Guadalupe Rodriguez, son of Mr. and Mrs. Guadalupe Rodriguez Sr. Diana Flores, daughter of Mrs. Aracelia Flores. Ivan Gonzalez, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. David Gonzalez. Jeff DeWitt, son of Mr. and Mrs. DeWitt. Elisa Moreno, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Estolio Moreno. Ileana Castillo, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Oscar Castillo. Maribel Ramos, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jose Ramos. Paco Gonzalez, son of Mr. and Mrs. Frank M. Gonzalez. Tana Lawrence, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Lawrence. Esther Sonin, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Adolfo Sonin. Rosie Olivares, daughter of Mrs. Paula Olivares. Not with us tonight because of other school commitments are Grisel Vega, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lázaro Vega. Melanie Thoreau, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Francis Thoreau. Yvette and Yvonne Garcia, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Guadalupe Garcia. We would like to take this opportunity to wish them the best in the future and to thank them for their guidance, drive, spirit, and pride they put forth with the Ed Couch Elsa Yellow Jacket Band. Thank you for all that you have done. We would like to take this time to recognize two band members that have been selected by the band as Band Sweetheart and Band Beau. These members will represent the band throughout the school year 1985-86. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1985-86 Band Beau, Mr. Gustavo Lara. Gustavo is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Piedad Lara. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1985-86 Band Sweetheart is Miss Elena Silva, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Abraham Silva. At this time, we honor the senior members of the Ed Couch Elsa Gold Brigade Drill Team. Honoring Lupita Trevino. Honoring senior member, Miss Delfina Mascorro, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Alex Mascorro of Edcouch. Also senior member, Edna Rodriguez, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Rodriguez of Elsa. This week, a special award to the Dancer of the Week, Miss Annabelle Gutierrez. Senior members of this fine, fine organization, a great big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also another recognition. We'd like to recognize senior member of the team, Miss Ronnie Perez, Captain Ronnie Perez, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lee Perez of Elsa. Also, Third Lieutenant Margot Johnson, daughter of Mrs. Rebecca Johnson of Elsa. Also, Fourth Lieutenant Yvette Sandoval, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Leo Sandoval of Elsa. Our most sincere apologies for this little mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Notice how he said it? The yellow jacket. No dijo the yellow jacket.
Number 5 on the kickoff return, Scott Richardson for the Falcons, Wade Sales. Handoff to number 30, Pat Hagan. Picks up good yardage. Handoff to number 39. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Tackle was made by number... Handoff to number 39, Mike Mendoza. Handoff to number 37. Handoff to number 4, Hector Trevino picks up good yardage. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia, stops for no gain. Handoff to number 39, Mendoza. However, there is a flag on the play, so hold everything. And number 11, Steve Rodriguez. Good punt return by number 26, Eddie Lassan. Tackle was made by number 7. Number 21, Lino Sanchez. Rambling for good yardage for the Yellow Jackets. Picks up a big first down. 13-yard gain. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Hand off to number 10, stop for no gain. Number 21, Lino Sanchez. Pitch out to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Pass is complete to number 84, Salvador Garza. Takes a big yardage for the Yellow Jackets. 18. Pitch out to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Fumble on the play, recovered by number 21. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 87, Eugene Garza. Handoff to number 37. Handoff is to number 30, Pat Hagan. Tackle made by number 56, Danny Pettis. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Stop. Number 20. Handoff to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Again, tackle made by number 60, Joel Vasquez. Handoff to number 8. Back to punt will be number 12, Moron.
That's pretty far.
Number 5, Scott Richardson on the punt return. Handoff is to number 37, Frank Gracia. Handoff to number 30, Pat Hagan.
Good defense, hold on!
Fumble on the play. Handoff to number 4, Hector Trevino. Tackle made by number 68, Tony Martinez. Handoff to number 30, Pat Hagan. Moves his way for good yardage.
Hold up! Stop defense!
Handoff to number 4, Hector Trevino. picks up a Falcon first down.
They're still using them.
Hand off to number 30, Pat Hagan. Hand off to number 4, Hector Trevino. Tackle made by number 56, Danny Pettis. Flag on the play. Pass is incomplete, intended for number. Pass is broken up, intended for number 86 for the Yellow Jackets. Pass is incomplete, intended for good punt.
Mira, ahora que no hay nadie,
Handoff to number 30. Pat Hagan picks up good yardage. Handoff to number 30. Pat Hagan. Tackle made by number 56. There's a flag on the play. Handoff to 37. Frank Gracia. Down. Hand off to number 30. Pat Hagan. Fumble on the play.
we got it.
Hand off to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Ball's over for good. Let's hear it, Yellow Jacket fans. Hand off to 21, Lino Sanchez. Number 12, quarterback keeper, Julian Moron, picks up a big first down for the Yellow Jackets. Hand off to number 21, Lino Sanchez. Extra point insurance service now. 1:51 left to go in this game. Yellow Jackets 7, Falcons 6. Good kick. Number 84, Salvador Garza. It's a straight tackle. Falcons will start at their own 17-yard line, first and 10. Clock shows 1:43 left to go in this game. Handoff to number 37, Frank Gracia. Second down. Timeout. Called by Los Fresnos. Quarterback runs out of bounds. Runs out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 80, Lewis Kirkham. Flag on the play. And 15 needed for the first down. Pass is incomplete. Quarterback is thrown back for a loss. Tackle made by number 68, Tony Martinez. Also in on the play was number 58, Jay Gonzalez. Pass was incomplete. Extended for number 6. Clock shows 9 seconds left to go in this game. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. That's the ball game. Final score, Yellow Jackets 7, Los Fresnos 1006. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow the instructions of the Head Couch and Elsa Volunteer Fire Department.
La máquina amarilla 7 es la polca de los Yellow Jackets.